everybody, and welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. I have a really exciting review for you today. I'm going to be doing a flip through and review of a book that I literally just received in the mail a few minutes ago. This is the newest book from Sachin Sachdeva. This is his best collection, 100 coloring pages. It's a collection from a variety of 12 different books that are some of his most popular books. What was exciting to me is that a lot of these books were actually on my wish list, but that the only book that I own from this series is the Mosaic Art Inside Home book. Every other book is new to me. If you're not familiar with Sachin Sachdeva, he has a large number of books that he has illustrated. He has many that are geared towards children and then many that are also geared towards adults. He also has a lot of line art books and a lot of color by number books. You guys know I'm a big color by number fan, and he does have some color by number that is in this book, but a lot of these are the line art versions of some of his color by number books. So I will tell you Paisley Patterns, I am capable of amazing things, Spring Season, Dollhouse, and Mermaid are all books that he actually has a color by number version of, but he has included the line art version in here. And as I have gotten to be a little bit more of an experienced colorist, I am getting really happy with the outcomes of some of my line art pages. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this book. On the back of the book, it just gives you some more information. And it says this book features 100 coloring pages from 12 best-selling coloring books. It will bring hours of fun and fade away your stress and anxiety. Every design is printed with black backed pages to prevent bleed through. This book is suitable for adults and teens alike. Happy coloring. And then he lists some additional books you might be interested in. And then he also has a really nice note about the author and illustrator. So Sachin Sachdeva, he's a professional game designer, illustrator, and children's book author. He's been designing educational and learning games for children for the past 15 years. His 9-year-old daughter, I believe you pronounce it Naisha, is the biggest inspiration for him to write and conceptualize. He's published more than 160 educational and learning books for children. That is phenomenal. The positive feedback and reviews from parents keep him motivated and on top of the world. So that's really nice. So let's go ahead and dive into the book, and we'll do a flip through to see what's inside. So, and all of the pages are black backed, like he mentioned. And this book features 100 best coloring pages from the following books, and he lists all of those books here. I will list all of the individual books as well as this book and the color by number series to some of these books that he has in the description box below if you're interested. He says, I hope you enjoy coloring in these pages as much as I enjoyed creating them. Feel free to share your color pages with me using hashtag Sachin Sachdeva on Instagram, or you can share it in his private Facebook group, Books by Sachin Sachdeva. Happy coloring. I hope 2021 will bring more positivity in our lives. Amen, brother. That is, I hope so too. He has a nice books belongs to page. All of the Sachdeva books do. And then he also says, if you like the book, please do leave a review on Amazon. It means a lot to me, which I know that a lot of these authors and illustrators that sell on Amazon really rely on those reviews. Starting with his Christmas book, and I like that he actually lists here what book it came from and then how many pages are included in here. This book I did not get a hold of at the end of last year. This one is a little bit more detailed, so it's kind of nice that it's something a little bit different that I haven't ever really seen before from him. I believe Danny Buttons did a full flip through of the full book for this Christmas book. And what's really nice about this book that kind of what it appears is that he's included books that kind of cover all seasons of the year. So if you maybe don't have a large budget, oh my gosh, if you maybe don't have a large budget for a coloring book, you can buy this book and color it throughout the year. Sorry, I had to stop here because y'all know I love penguins. They are my #1 thing to color. And secondly, I love coloring snow globes. This page is going to be colored. I love this. I also love presents too. That's really nice. So some of these are more detailed, but you really could just grab some glitter gel pens and alcohol markers, and just go to town. This looks like a Christmas mandala as well. So there's also, he has some more pattern stuff in here too, and not just regular artwork. Oh, he's cute. Next is going to be his Mosaic Art Vintage Card. So this is a color by number book. So you have your color palette here on your left-hand side. This is your pixel art. So I'll zoom in a little bit. Hopefully you can see that to where they're teeny, teeny, tiny. These are your 3x3mm squares, very similar to the Belba family books. You can use a cross-stitch method, works great on these, or a dot method, or you can color in the squares. And this is all color by number. So there are 8 of these pages. So I will flip through these. And I will tell you, Cars was not one of my most exciting things to color, but I have seen people color out of this book, and the colors are just really bright, vivid, and beautiful. And a lot of the cars are set in different scenes. And they're just amazing. So I really enjoy his other Mosaic books. So I'm really excited to see this one included. It has a pretty large color palette as well, so I think it's going to be really colorful. Next is his Mermaid book. This one does come in a color by number version. So this one, while we saw Christmas, this one would be perfect for summer. And these are a little bit simpler to color. And what I am actually planning on doing with a lot of these that come in color by number as well is to take the color palette that's associated with them and then just use that color palette throughout the page. And I think that will work rather well because I can use my own colors, but I already know that the colors kind of go together, which makes it really, really much more fun and easy. So this is really nice. I definitely see myself coloring a page out of there. Next is from 50 Animal Mandalas. There are 8 pages in here, and these are really nice. The line work in here appears to be a little bit smaller or a little bit thinner, but you could probably still use alcohol markers and get away with it. But gel pens and colored pencils would also be really, really nice in here. Nice little toucan bird and a turtle. And these are nice. Ooh, I like the flamingos. That might be another page that I have to do in the immediate. Oh, and the butterfly too. I love the butterfly. So those are really nice. I Am Capable of Amazing Things. There are 8 in here. These have some inspirational quotes, I think, all targeted towards girls. And they have girl scientists and girls doing things and that they're strong. So there's a lot of really nice just messages to females, which I think is amazing and wonderful. I like coloring quotes. I feel like sometimes it can get you a little bit out of a funk. And I have a book that's very similar to this that's by Jade Summer, and I really like to use my glitter gel pens in here. I think it just kind of makes me happy. And I like using my Pentel Sparkle Pops in here. It just makes it really bright and colorful. Next is from Doodle and Color Paisley Patterns. This is 8 pages. He does also have a Paisley color by number book. These are nice. I've never seen a book that's like this. I've seen patterns. I've seen mandalas very commonly, but I haven't seen anything that's Paisley. And so it's just very unique, and it's not like it's all the same. You would kind of think, oh, well, it's Paisley design, so it would all be the same, but they're all extremely different. And that's nice with the frame. Spring Season. So this is 8 pages. So this book also comes in a color by number version. This would be a little bit more detailed of a color by number or even a non-color by number. This is one of his more detailed books. It's got a lot of really beautiful scenes, spring scenes. And I really, really love this, this book. This was one of the things I was most excited to see about in this collection of books. Because I think that the scenes in this book are beautiful. This is actually the front cover of the line art book, which is beautiful. And just some birds and flowers and butterflies. Just really, really well done. Really nice. Windmill. And this one, oh, okay, this is going to happen for me. This is from his nail art book, so he has 10 pages in here. The nail art book is one I've looked at for a long time. To me, this totally screams glitter gel pens and metallic gel pens to come and to color the nail art and just go crazy with it. This looks awesome. I just think you could probably create some really unique images in here. This is nothing like I've seen before with any other artist. Oh, he has some with quotes. Be wild and beautiful. Too glam to give a damn. If it's pink or sparkly, yes, I want it. Oh, this is like my motto in life. So this is also going to be a page that I need to mark to do. You glow, girl. These are cute. Very cute. Yeah, that's awesome. Next is going to be Mosaic Art Inside Home. This is a larger pixel color by number. So this is the 5x5s. This is the one book I do actually have and have colored a little bit out of. And this is on my 10 books to finish for 2021 as well. And you can, I'm just going to show you a few pages that I have completed just so you can see what they look like. Sorry guys, I lost my watch for a second. Okay. Good. So that's what that one looks like. So I'm just going to flip through these quickly because they are all mosaic tile. Next is Dollhouse, 8 pages from here. So this is the line art version. He does have this in a color by number version as well. And these are really sweet and really cute. Oh, I love that. All of the different rooms in the house. That would be really fun to color. And the pool. Her at her little vanity. In her room. Music room. Oh, cute. And in a little closet. That is adorable. And then next, this was another book of his that I was really interested in getting. This is his Mandalas book. There are 8 pages from this book. And what I really like about this one too is his mandalas are not so detailed that you can't use markers with them. So they're intricate, they're detailed, but they're not too detailed and they're not too simple. So I really, really like his style. So these would work really well with glitter gel pens. You could use alcohol markers, colored pencils, and these would work beautifully. And he's got a lot of different styles. Like these are really, really nice. And then I think this is the last in the book. This is Sugar Skulls. So this one, to me, looks a little bit like a pattern book, or kind of like, yeah, pattern pages, but with a sugar skull kind of theme. And I didn't really know too much about Sugar Skulls until I actually watched the movie Coco from Disney recently. And that is a really, really good movie if you've never seen it. And I learned a little bit more about the history of Sugar Skulls and Day of the Dead and how meaningful that is. And so I have a lot more respect for it now that I kind of understand where it came from. And this would be really cool. Again, like it looks very detailed and probably would have originally been very intimidating to me. But you could probably pick 4 or 5 different colors and just go to town. You don't have to pick different colors for everything. And oh wow, that is beautiful with all the feathers. This could turn out really beautifully. This one with the beard. It's kind of funny. And the crown. All right, so we have reached the end. So it says, thank you for purchasing the book. I hope you and your family members enjoyed coloring the pages. Being a self-published author and illustrator, it's very difficult to reach out to people or spend lots of money on paid marketing. My sales rely on buyers' feedback and their satisfaction, which motivates me to create more quality content for people of all ages, especially children. Kindly leave ratings and feedback on Amazon so that it will help other people in deciding to purchase my books. I'll be very thankful to you. If you want to write a personal note, feel free to send an email to Sachin at sachdeva.com. It's just Sachin Sachdeva without the a.com. I respond to all the emails I receive. Thank you, Sachin Sachdeva, author and illustrator. Well, that is just fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the flip through. I would like to thank Sachin Sachdeva for sending this book to me for review. And with that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see y'all later. Bye.